Let's talk with the newly crowned Masters World Champion. He's Brad Hammock. Brad, first of all, congratulations. An incredible tournament from start to finish.
Thank you, sir.
Now, at the beginning of the season, I came up to you at a tournament and I said, Brad Hammock, I'm ready for you to win the big one so you can go on national television and tell the world that you don't have to be 6'2" and 275 pounds to win a world championship. Here you are.
Yeah, I mean, you don't. You can be 5'4" and $140 and still get the job done, apparently, if you, you know, get a little lucky, as you always need in golf. Throw hard and good things happen.
You played incredible golf all week long. You know, tell me what was going through your mind. Did you get out there from day one and say, hey, I'm going out there to win this?
Well, I mean, I always play to win, but I felt like I had a good chance, you know, because I'm kind of one of the younger masters, just being qualified to play this year. And but I wasn't, like I told you back in Wisconsin, I wasn't putting that well. But and I started off a little shaky with the even par of the first round, and was really fortunate to kind of buckle down and kind of get it going the second day a little better.
Brad Hammock, congratulations again.
Thank you. I
Great
appreciate
work.
it, Brian.
It's time for the big one. It's the final 9 of the Men's Open here at Worlds 2002. I'm Brian Sullivan. With me is David Greenwell. Now, David, let me break this down. We have Ken Climo with an 11-stroke lead over Schultz and Russell. Feldberg is back by 12. How do you see this washing out?
You know, it's pretty obvious who the winner's going to be at this point. I mean, Kenny's hard to beat with a 1-stroke lead. So with a 12-stroke lead, that's pretty much all he needs. As far as second place, it's going to be a knockdown drag-out. All 3 of these guys have played well all week long, and it's really too close to call at this point.
We could be seeing some fireworks out there. Let's take you out to the action. And this is it. It's the men's division final 9 of the 2002 PDGA Pro World Championships in Houston, Texas. Ken Climo on the pad first. Hole 1 is 280 feet uphill. With me is David Greenwell.
That was a little bit unfortunate right there, Brian. He threw it right to the basket and it got a bad hop. But Ken doesn't need that right now.
Currently tied for second place from Stevens Point, Wisconsin, Barry Schultz. He is 11 strokes out of the lead.
At this point in time, this race is for second.
And it will be a close one here, Schultz.
There are 3 guys within 1 stroke.
Come on. Yeah, Barry!
That's exactly what you're looking for on the first hole when you're 1 out of second player, tied for second, actually.
And Ron Russell from Boca Raton, Florida. He is also tied for second place, 11 strokes out of the lead.
Ron needs to put this one into the basket.
That's
Looks like it's a little short right. He is not going to like that.
And our 4th and final player in this final 9 for the men's division is David Feldberg from Augusta, Michigan. He is 12 strokes out of the lead, 1 stroke out of second place.
And currently as well as anybody in the tournament.
He has been hot in the second half of Worlds, but this shot is off right.
He won't like that either. I think Dave's probably going to try a jump putt here. He's outside the 10-meter mark, and he's been really hot with this jump putt all week. He's going uphill outside of 30 feet, so we'll call it 33. Oh, a little short.
Now here's Russell for his deuce attempt.
He's looking at about a 30-footer uphill with a tailwind. This putt will drop as it reaches the basket. Has to give it enough height.
He ran it, and he's going to pay with a little bit of a roll.
That was very fortunate that it didn't roll all the way down the hill.
The Climo is going downhill from about 20 feet away, and he has got a left to right wind.
Look for him to make this putt. He doesn't miss many this length. Nice.
Time to change, and that one stays. That's our first use of this final 9 for the men's division, and Ken Climo, no surprise, is the guy who gets it.
And the lead is now 12.
Russell for 3.
Oh. No time on that one. He rushed that one quite a bit, and that could cost him dearly later.
This was not a hole he wanted to take a bogey on. He was thinking more like a deuce. Schultz.
Absolutely. Nice save.
That's a par for Fellenberg. And Barry Schultz is going to be there for the easy 2. So it is going to be Schultz taking sole possession of second place. And a tie for third now between Russell and Fellenberg. Hole 3, this is 451 feet. Fairly wide open most of the way, but there is some trouble, especially on the hyzer route.
Yeah, he's got a tail right to left wind here.
There's climo with the roller.
He's chosen a roller. It's looking pretty daggone good at this point.
Yeah, dog.
Oh, and the wind's pushing it right to the basket. Wow. Beauty.
Wow. Great shot. That is why he has a 12-stroke lead.
Wow. There?
I'd love to.
Barry Schultz.
You know I would.
Well.
Just not next.
And Barry's going to have to make this one on his own.
Which he can do very well, I might add. Oh, Barry put that down way too soon.
And the wind's going to push that off to the left.
Which is still an easy 3 from out there, though, and that's what it's about right now, is protecting that 1-stroke lead he has over second.
Here's the big iron. David Fellenberg out of Augusta, Michigan.
Dave has the power to reach this in the air. I was surprised to see him roll that.
Miss it. Get out.
Trouble.
True.
One of the few obstacles in the way on this hole.
So Fellenberg comes up short, and here is Ron Russell, 1999 world champ.
Ron had a better angle, but it's still too much. It's going to be left of the basket.
He'll be over there with Schultz.
But coming back pretty nice.
So Fellenberg finds himself behind the tree.
Tough stance there. Dave made a really good shot.
Barry Schultz takes a look at his options for the second shot. He's got 110 feet to go.
Look for Barry to lay this shot up. He's protecting second place right now, and to go for this thing could leave him too far away from the basket.
Only a 1-stroke cushion for second place at the moment. That was great.
Very, very nice touch on that shot.
Here's Russell. This is well within his range. Probably 35 feet.
Ron's known for making putts like this. It wouldn't surprise me at all to see him make this.
Not this time. He goes chain right. And after the roller crush, here's climo from 12 feet out.
That was an unbelievable drive considering the conditions on this one.
And an unbelievable deuce for the guy who's about to become the world champion for the 11th time. Here's Russell, 12 feet again. And that's good for
Easy
par. And Fellenberg, another 12-foot putt.
After a really good approach shot.
No problem on that one. So a deuce for climo, pars for everyone else, and it's still Barry Schultz trailing by 12 now. Russell and Fellenberg trail by 13. They're tied up for third place. Ba-boom. No World Championships is going to be successful without the hard work of local volunteers, and we're with some of those folks now. You guys, what's up with all the water jugs?
Hey man, it's a long, hot, dry week.
We're going for the world record. We got 21 in here right now. The water boys are giving our best shot this week.
I've seen, the cramming into the VW bus, but I've never seen the water jugs crammed into the golf carts.
We keep you cooler.
Now, Paul, tell me how this week went from your perspective.
I thought this week went great. Had a great crew that helped me out, and everything worked out really well. We went through over 4,000 pounds of ice.
Wow. Yeah,
And some of you guys actually gave up your vacations to come and volunteer this week, didn't you?
Yeah, I took all this week off.
I took the week off.
Hey, plus
Paid
we're
for
not
it.
the only this water boys. We found like 80 to 100 and something discs in the water.
That's right.
For hours of hunting.
Helping out
and
the players
turned them
too,
in,
bringing
and
back
so
the class?
and we've returned many discs to everybody. So we're double water boys.
So this is what a successful club is all about. It takes,
Volunteer staff.
that's what he said, and it's true. And we move on to our 5th of 9. This is 339 feet, mostly wide open until you get near the basket where there are a few trees.
Yeah, the wind's in the face here, so look if you're under plate right to left. If he misses that first tree, he's still got to look at it.
So climo off the branch, he's a little short, but near enough to the basket to give him a chance. Here's Barry Schultz.
I would expect everybody in this group to play the shot right to left, considering the way the wind's blowing. Earlier in the week, it was playing pretty much straight on.
And that's a good looking shot out of the gate.
That's exactly what
yeah.
you're looking for.
That's the way that's
exactly.
So Schultz looking at almost a certain deuce to increase his lead over 3rd and 4th place.
This is almost imperative for Round to make if he wants to take over second from there.
That needs to come back.
And another good look at it. Same goes for Dave Felberg. He needs this shot down if he's going to have any chance to move up.
He's currently in 4th place.
And swung that a little too wide right. Never gave it a chance.
And that'll be trouble for Felberg. And Felberg lays that one up. Here's climo from 25 feet.
No pressure on the champ here.
That one's good.
Unbelievable.
We've seen him do that again and again and again.
By far the best in the world from that distance.
Russell's got roughly the same distance to go. And he's done this a million times as well.
And he has to do it right here or Barry Schultz has second locked up.
Oh my. And it's not going his way for Ron Russell during this final 9.
No, it's not.
So it will be a 3 for Ron Russell after the deuce from climo.
And Barry Schultz has just parked this hole. He is right beside the basket.
Ba-boom, there's a big deuce for Barry Schultz. And he is looking pretty solid in 2nd place as Felberg takes his 3 and we go to hole 6. And we are ready to go. It's the final hole of the final round of the 2002 PDGA World Championship. 613 feet. This is the Dragon.
King Climo has placed his shot right in the middle of the fairway, and it's a great place to be.
This hole has been chewing players up all week long. There is OB water to the right and OB road to the left. Very narrow fairway for about 550 feet.
Look for all these players to be throwing an overstable driver toward the water, coming back toward the road here.
Nice flat and safe shot there for Barry Schultz. He's looking to hang on to 2nd place.
Barry kind of weak that shot a little bit. I mean, he's got 3 shots to play with, but that's a long shot from there to the other side.
And now here's Ron Russell.
I'm sure Ron wants to make something happen here, just to kind of erase the punting woes of the round. Pretty safe shot.
Pushed him down a little bit. He got a nice bonus skip, and he's well within range for the 3. And finally, it's Dave Felberg.
Dave Felberg is going to throw this disc hard. You can count on that.
And he may find some trouble in the road.
Yes, he did.
pushed it a little hard.
Just a little, but he had to go for it.
Barry Schultz is looking at a shot that's just shy of about 400 feet. Winds are swirling at the moment.
Barry's going to really have to crush that shot because the wind is going to tend to push that shot down.
Does he have it? Yes,
Yes.
he does. That's
Great.
a great.
Very strong.
Wow. And he made it look so easy. Russell has about the same distance to go, and with a little smile to his caddy, he's off.
Yeah, with Felberg throwing OB already, Ron had nothing to lose here.
That's a beauty, and he's right there for a potential three as well.
Yeah, look for Ken Climo to try a little showtime here. It didn't hook up for him. Yeah, it is. There it is.
Yeah, it's a beauty, and well within his range. The basket. Off the tree, and he's going to have trouble with the putt. So Feldberg behind the tree. He has 45 feet to go.
You can bet Dave Felberg's going for this shot. Win, lose, or draw. The stage has been set, and he made the finals, and that's a good thing.
This green right here is where every professional disc golfer dreams about coming to. So Feldberg will try again. He's from 25, and that one's good.
Very nice way to end your first trip to the finals in the World Championships.
A terrific tournament for the young man, David Feldberg from Augusta, Michigan. He will finish in 4th place. And to cement 2nd place, here's Barry Schultz. That's for 3.
That was one fine 3 right there. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Ron for the 3, and that cements 3rd place for Ron Russell. A great finish after coming back from a back injury last season. And now, big putt.
Ken Climo, our sport's best player of all time. Tiger Woods fans, eat your heart out.
And that's going to do it. Ken Climo is the world champion for his 11th time.
11 times out of the last 13 years, Brian. That is some kind of record.
Talk about the disc golfer. I don't know if anyone will ever top the accomplishments that Ken Climo has made on this and so many other disc golf courses.
You know, Brian, 11 world titles in 13 years is something that every athlete in every sport dreams about. Ken Climo has done it.
No big surprises, but wow, Ken Climo, 11 world championships now.
You know what? It's hard to believe that anybody has won 11 world championships in anything, much less 11 out of 13 years.
You mentioned it during the final line itself. You've got Tiger Woods, but then you've got Ken Climo. Can anyone ever top what this guy has accomplished?
Not for at least 11 or 12 years, and doubtful at that point.
Doubtful indeed. David Greenwell, thank you so much for your help this week.
You're welcome.
And DiscTV will be right back.
Disc golf is the new outdoor sport for the entire family. This environmentally friendly game is now being enjoyed by hundreds of thousands of players on over 1,200 courses worldwide. For the past 25 years, the Professional Disc Golf Association has been there, guiding disc golf into the future. The PDGA is an international nonprofit member organization that serves both professional and amateur disc golfers. The Professional Disc Golf Association, guiding disc golf into the future.
Now, among the cash and the prizes and all the accolades and the honor that one receives when one wins a world championship, you also get a basket. Ken Climo has now won 11 of those baskets. Now, Ken, you're working on the back 9. Are you going to finish it soon?
Well, we're going to go as far as we can go. I've got 11 holes in now, and let's hope we make it to 18.
Now, when you first stepped out there, after winning your very first World Championship? Did you ever imagine in your wildest dreams that you would be going and going and going to 11, perhaps more?
No, it never crossed my mind. I really love the sport. I love to play the sport, and when I won my first World Championships, it just opened my eyes to a whole new level of what it's all about, and I really liked that feeling. So I think I strove to get that feeling back as much as possible, and that's what drives me to do what I do.
You won 9 in a row, skipped a year, won another, skipped a year, now you've won again. Nothing seems to get you down.
Well, it seems like I've created a new pattern here. Instead of winning every year, it's every other now. So if we can keep that going, that would be good.
Did you come into this Worlds with the same confidence that you've had in the past?
Yeah, I had a pretty high level of confidence. I played some great golf this year, a lot of good tournaments, finishes. I've done really well this year, and I've had some pretty good confidence. I had really good focus this week because of the way I played last year. I really wanted to step up my game and show that I'm still around.
Now, I don't have the stats handy. You shot one perfect round this week. You shot some others that were nearly perfect, but in a World Championship, have you ever shot a perfect round?
I don't believe I have. I think that round at the tourney course was as good as it gets for a World Championship round for me.
11 deuces for 11 opportunities, everything else par. It was just amazing.
I was pretty happy. Ron shot a great round that round as well. He shot 9 down. I think he only blinked twice. And for me to gain 2 strokes on a round like that on him was special.
It is doubtful that any athlete has ever dominated their sports as much as this guy right here, Ken Climo. You know the name, and you'll be hearing it again. Ken Climo, congratulations once again.
Thanks, Brian.
DiscTV is brought to you in part by the Professional Disc Golf Association, guiding disc golf into the future. Mace Disc Golf Gear, expect the best. And by DiscLife.com, the world leader in disc golf. That's going to do it from Houston, where for the 11th time, Florida's Ken Climo is disc golf's world champion, while Brad Hammock takes the Masters crown. Stop by and see us online at disctv.disclife.com, where you can order tapes of the show and find out how to send us footage from your course. Next time, we take you to Bimminster, England, and the most beautiful course in the world for the Whitcomb Classic. Until then, I'm Brian Sullivan. Thanks for watching DiscTV.